Alright. Sup, YouTube? We got Quavo versus Chris Brown beef explained, know what I'm saying? Because I don't know why the fuck these two beefing. First of all, I don't know why Quavo trying to beef with a dancing nigga anyway. Like, don't you know, nigga? Dancing nigga. I don't think he know. He don't know. Don't you know Quavo dancing niggas motherfucking can dance a bitch out her fucking panties? These dancing niggas dangerous. These niggas can make a bitch dance out her fucking panties. These niggas here don't fucking play. These niggas is dangerous. Quavo, you really try to go for Chris Brown? Chris Bridges. I hope you show this nigga some shit, man. Fuck, man. Like, come
Quavo
on,
and Chris
twin.
Brown have hated each other for years, ever since they both dated the same model, a woman named Karrueche Tran. For a while, they kept it behind the scenes. But
Karrueche is that bitch though. I ain't gonna lie. Like, Karrueche is that bitch. Like, you can't take that from Karrueche. Like, Karrueche is one of fine. Oh my god. Niggas don't know Karrueche is fire. She is fire, no cap. Like, she is fire. Like, Karrueche is fire.
then the beef popped off after Chris Brown dropped a wild diss track, and Quavo followed up with an even more disrespectful response. From calling each other brothers to threatening to kill each other on tracks, this is a full breakdown of the beef between Chris Brown and Quavo. Chris and Quavo didn't always hate each other. Back in the day, they actually had a good relationship and made some music together. It's hard to tell when they first linked up, but Chris Brown made a few records with the Migos back when they were running the rap game in the mid-2010s. Chris did a hook for the Migos track, Just for Tonight, in 2015. Then the Migos hopped on Chris's song, Whippin', from his mixtape, Before the Trap, Nights in Tarzana.
I ain't gonna lie. Alright, y'all see me muting in and out because I'm eating, you know what I'm saying? Eating some good motherfucking steak, pork chop, cornbread, rice. Vegetables, I don't like vegetables like that. You feel me? Yeah, but to get back to this, like, these niggas always be friends, and it's always a bitch that always splitting niggas. Like, I don't mean to disrespect you, woman, but it's always a girl that split niggas up. Like, bro, come on, twin.
Quavo and Chris also appeared on the Juicy J song, Leanin' in 2016, and Chris Brown was also featured alongside Migos on the French Montana track, Hold Up. So, it seemed like they were all cool and might be working together for a while. But that all changed in 2017, when Quavo was spotted with Chris's ex, Karrueche Tran.
These niggas always fucking with another nigga ex. Like, come on, twin.
Karrueche Tran is an influencer and model who first got famous for dating Chris Brown. At the time, Karrueche was working as a personal stylist and met Chris at one of her jobs. They went public with their relationship in 2011, which is when Karrueche started getting more modeling gigs and started getting noticed as an influencer. Chris tried to keep
Damn, Chris. Damn, Chris. See what happened? When you put a bitch on, nigga put that bitch on and shit crazy. That shit crazy. Y'all cannot say he did not put this bitch on. Cause she was not getting modern gigs like that before this nigga. So start that shit. Karuchi, you still fine, but Chris Brown put you on. Cause of him, that's where you at right now. Cause of Chris Brown.
the relationship quiet because he was still dealing with the
Uh,
backlash from assault.
Not even that. Out of respect, Chris Brown, you should have not dated Quavo. Like, come on, you should have known these niggas was friends. Like, these like women out there. It's like, do y'all be thinking when y'all be trying to date the next nigga, or y'all just don't give a fuck? I know. I'm asking a genuine question. Like, do y'all not give a fuck? This shit don't make no sense.
Rihanna in 2009, but he was spotted with Karrueche at multiple public events, so eventually they made the relationship public. They broke up for a while in 2012 after Rihanna forgave Chris and they started being friends again. Chris even went to Rihanna's 24th birthday and they worked together on a remix to the song Birthday Cake. But that made Karrueche pretty jealous, because she started beefing with Rihanna on Twitter. Around the same time, Chris also got into a huge fight with Drake at a nightclub and
Alright, alright, alright. I don't know. I take some of that back, Karuchi. Chris Brown, you did some fuck shit. Chris Brown, how you do that to your girl? Just because the bitch that beat on you, Chris Brown, done took back all her word. Now she want to be friends again. Chris Brown, you trust Rihanna again? You're not supposed to trust Rihanna again. I'm sorry. I know Rihanna like a queen and all, but no, you're not supposed to trust her. Hell no. Then you here you go beefing with the six guy. Shit
NYC,
crazy.
which was
Let me
allegedly
get
over
back to eating my
Rihanna.
goddamn
Then
food.
Chris broke things off with Karrueche in 2012, claiming that he still loved her, but saw that his relationship with Rihanna was hurting her. After that, Chris and Rihanna got back together and even went to the Grammys together in 2013. But it didn't last long and they broke it off after only a few months because Rihanna wanted to take things to the next level and Chris wasn't ready. Less than a month after breaking up with Rihanna, Chris was back to living with Karrueche. Over the next few years, they had an on and off relationship that seemed pretty toxic. Karrueche broke things off after Chris supposedly cheated on her with a worker while he was in rehab. But a few months later, she was supporting him in court. Not long after that, Chris revealed that he broke up with Karrueche because she was flying out to Toronto to hang with Drake while he was locked up. But Chris ended up apologizing after Karrueche denied it, and they were back together pretty soon after. Then they broke up for good in 2015 after Karrueche found out that Chris got another woman pregnant. Chris had a baby girl named Royalty with a model named Nina Guzman Amy. Karrueche had no idea until she went on social media and saw the news. So she immediately went to Twitter.
Damn. Chris did this girl dirty, bro. Fuck, Chris. How you do Karrueche like this, man? Nigga said, listen. No, not the nigga. My baby said, listen. One can only take so much. The best of luck to Chris and his family. No baby drama for me. Chris, the fuck, man? You don't broke this girl heart,
Told
man.
the world that she wished the best of luck to Chris, but she didn't want any baby mama drama.
This shit crazy as
Karrueche was
fuck.
done with Chris.
Your whole
That didn't
hurt.
mean he was over her.
She hurt for
Chris came
real.
out showing Chris trying to get back with her. Chris also did an interview with Ryan Seacrest where Chris admitted that he made mistakes, but he felt like with time they'd get back together. But Karrueche made it clear she wasn't interested. A few days later, Chris tried to get back with her by reserving a table next to her at the Playhouse Club in LA. Karrueche left, but Chris followed her out, and they eventually agreed to go out to dinner together and talk things out. That just turned into them screaming at each other in public, and Karrueche blasted Chris on social media.
Chris, how you gonna chase? My boy, you wanted her so bad. How you gonna chase her? And still treat her like shit? Man, this shit crazy as fuck, Chris. I fought with you, man, but you done did my baby Karrueche wrong, man. Like, God damn, man. Fuck.
Attention gamers! Easily capture and share your gaming highlights with Outplayed.
After that, things started to get really ugly. Once he realized it was really over, Chris started demanding that Karrueche give him back the diamond rings and other things he bought her while they were together. When Karrueche refused, Chris allegedly got aggressive and started sending her crazy texts. According to Karrueche, Chris sent her a text threatening to kill her and harass her friends if she didn't give him back the money she got for selling the rings. Chris also allegedly threatened to make her life hell and wrote, "I'ma kill blood," under a photo of her with Michael B. Jordan. It got so bad that Karrueche filed a restraining order against Chris, which was approved by a judge in 2017. To make things even worse for Chris, Karrueche was also rumored to be in a new relationship after being spotted with another famous artist, QUAVO. In April 2017,
This shit is just crazy, bro. Chris, bro, you threatening this bitch? These niggas really be threatening y'all? Woman, out there in the world today. The women that's out there right now. Y'all be letting these niggas threaten y'all and shit. I know that shit scary as fuck, but like, niggas, stop. We gotta stop. It's 2024. I know this shit old, but no more DV. None of that. We ain't doing that no more. No, don't threaten no hoes. Just love women, man. How the hell we supposed to beat up on something we supposed to love? That's what don't make no sense to me. I can't beat up on something I'm supposed to make love to. How the hell I'm gonna beat up on you, then make love to you the next day? Not even that, the next minute. Like, man, I ain't even gonna want you. That's why I ain't gonna put my hands on you. You feel me? I'm just gonna take my ass and go in another room, bitch. What you talking about? Leave the house. Then that's gonna get you even madder, but I don't give a fuck.
TMZ reported that Carucci and Quavo have been getting pretty close. After a Migos show in Biloxi, Mississippi, Carucci Tran was seen getting into Quavo's whip and heading back to the hotel. A source close to them also told TMZ that they've been hanging out for a few months and were getting very close. So that's where the beef between Chris Brown and Quavo first started. Right before the photos of Quavo and Carucci leaked, Chris Brown had been supporting the Migos and giving them props. In an interview with Billboard that came out a few weeks before, Chris said that he bought their album, Culture 2, 3 times and even spent his own money. He also called the Migos his real friends and brothers and promised to never hate on them. But that was before Chris found out that Quavo was allegedly smashing his ex. After the news broke, sources close to Chris said that he felt betrayed by the rumors. Chris felt like Quavo stabbed him in the back after he went out of his
Quavo, the fuck, man? You gonna stab your partner in the back? Like, you niggas love going after other niggas' seconds. Like, bro. Like, how you know this nigga don't still love her? Bitch, none of my boys better go after none of the bitch I used to fuck with. How you know I don't still love them? Know what I'm saying? I still got no, know what I'm saying? A little something for them. Man, this shit here don't make no fucking sense, man.
way to promote their album. Other sources also said the relationship between the Migos and Chris
This
Brown
shit
was
crazy.
in music. Chris had supposedly invited Quavo to stay at his home in the past and had gone to a bunch of parties hosted by the Migos. So they actually had a real relationship and were more than just rap homies. There was even a theory going around that Carucci filed a restraining order against Chris so she could be with Quavo and not have to worry. But if that was the plan, it clearly didn't work because Quavo and Chris eventually ran into each other at the BET Awards.
Yeah.
That night, the Migos had a few tense moments. It was the same night that they almost got into a fight with Joe Budden during an interview with DJ Academics. That was the most viral part that most people have seen, but many fans don't know that the Migos also got into it with Chris Brown at an after party. Chris had just finished up premiering his new music video with Future at Microsoft Theater in LA before heading to a BET after party. But Chris and his crew pulled up at the same time as the Migos and ended up face to face with them. Witnesses said that someone in Chris's crew pushed Quavo, and someone with the Migos jumped in and got punched in the face. Chris apparently let his crew handle it and kept walking while the fight was going on, but the Migos and their goons followed Chris to his car and started shouting at him. Chris was able to get away and no one was seriously hurt. The cops eventually showed up, but by that point, everyone was gone. Ever since then, Quavo and Chris Brown have hated each other, but even though there's clearly been tension, they kept it pretty quiet besides sending a few shots. In 2021, they went back and forth on social media after Chris challenged Quavo to a 2v2 basketball game. Quavo and Jack Harlow had just won the Bleacher Report Open Run competition during NBA All-Star Weekend.
No way. No fucking way. So that's why Chris Brown be calling that nigga out on that on his basketball shit. That's why he be calling him out on his basketball shit. Oh my fucking gosh, the Warriors just fucking this is my ass. Oh my fucking. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Right after, Chris went on social media to call him out and said, "They know who not to ask for that 2-on-2 basketball. I would have cooked Quavo and Jack, on my soul. Guess they wanted a smoke-free zone." Quavo clapped back and said, "Chris Brown ain't cooking now. Call next, nigga." Then Chris responded with, "It ain't no next. I'm on now. Set it up, little nigga." Quavo and Chris still had tension, but the beef wasn't serious yet. Then a few years later, the situation got crazy after they ran into each other at a fashion show. In January 2024, Quavo and Chris Brown ended up sitting next to each other during
Legendary ass picture right here. This is a legendary ass picture.
event at Paris Fashion Week. A video that
Shit crazy as fuck, bro.
on the internet. Fans could tell that there was still a lot of tension. Nothing really happened, and they could have just
Look at my nigga DDG, look at Daryl, my nigga Daryl.
ignored it. But Chris ended up responding to the video going viral on social media. After the event, Chris tweeted, "Can't pick who you sit by." Fuck all that growth shit. Nigga not finna fumble my bag for little niggas. Chris was basically letting his fans know he still had beef with Quavo, but he wasn't about to mess up his bread by getting into a huge fight at a fancy
Okay.
event.
Okay.
So, he just
Nigga.
let it go.
Chris know.
Most people thought it
Now
was
fuck with his bag. That shit gonna fuck up everything.
The major happened. But a few months later, Chris sent shots at Quavo on his new album. On April 10th, 2024, Chris dropped the deluxe edition of his 11/11 album and took a shot at Quavo on the song Freak with Joyner Lucas and Lil Wayne rapping, "Okay, now fucking my old bitches ain't gonna make us equal. Sipping that 1942 cause I don't do no Quavo. Freak bitch, she like Casamigos, not the Migos. I don't fuck with bougie bitches, man, that shit is all hype." Chris name dropped the Migos and referenced their track Bad and Bougie. But the first line about smashing his old girl, fans know it was a shot at Quavo. After the track drops, Quavo hopped straight in the booth and clapped back at Chris the next day with a track called Tender. On the song, Quavo dissed Chris for being in his feelings over a girl. He also made it even more disrespectful by bringing up the domestic violence.
How you get mad at a nigga? Like, you can't get mad at another nigga for... That's what don't make no sense. Like, how you get mad at another nigga? Yeah, what's up? What's up now? I'm doing a reaction. What's up? Alright, let me see. Quavo versus Chris Brown. Beef. Yeah. And, bro, that's why Chris Brown been going at Quavo like that. Yeah. Like, I did not know why. Because Quavo went after Karuchi. What you mean? Nigga, my dog Chris Brown still love that hoe. That's how I'm be. None of my bitches. I still love them. Yeah, but I'm gonna see. Alright. Alright, we back chat. Now I'm saying that was slight delay. I'm saying my boy Yak calling me and shit. But we back.
Incident with Rihanna. On the chorus, Quavo raps, "You did the bitch wrong, and now the bitch gone. She posted with a thug. Call the bitch phone, she won't come home. Don't beat her up. It must be the drugs, need to cross out your plug." Quavo was basically saying that Chris Brown fumbled Karuchi by mistreating her, and now he's mad because she wants a real thug like him. Quavo also dissed Chris for threatening to beat her up like he did Rihanna and accused him of being on drugs.
First of all, Chris Brown. The only reason why Chris Brown beat up Rihanna because she put her hands on him first. So I don't want to hear nothing else. Alright?
So, Chris may have set off the beef, but Quavo took it to another level by getting personal and making an entire diss track. Quavo also name dropped Chris directly and hinted that there's more to the beef than just Karuchi when he rapped, "Wiping your nose with a tissue, not wiping no snot. Tell me, lil bro, what's your issue? It's over a thought. You said that it's bigger than that, but no, it is not. It's cause I be digging in that. It got him hot. I'm giving respects, but I know you not. Yo bitch on my neck, yo bitch at the spot." To fans, it seemed like Quavo thought Chris Brown was trying to pretend that the beef is over more than just one girl. But according to Quavo, it really isn't, and Chris is just jealous because Karuchi didn't want to be with him. Quavo must have really gotten under his skin, because Chris clapped back with his own diss track, where he claimed that he wished it was Quavo who died instead of Takeoff. About a week later, Chris dropped the song Weakest Link, where he really went at Quavo's neck. Quavo had some disrespectful bars on his track, but Chris took the beef to another level when he rapped, "Okay, let's get down to the facts, pussy. I'm dripped in red. Don't let this R&B shit fool you. Niggas get ripped to shreds. Quavo talking like he a thug. Nigga, you a bitch with dreads. Can't wait to see the day that you back."
This light skinned nigga just fucking snap. This light skinned nigga just fucking snap. And this nigga don't even fucking rap, bro. This is a R&B nigga. What the fuck?
Back up all that shit you said. In the first line, Chris is claiming to be affiliated with the Bloods and tells Quavo not to let the R&B image fool him because he could really get hurt. There's been a lot of speculation over the years about Chris's gang affiliations.
Yeah.
In an old interview with Sway on MTV, Chris denied being gang affiliated. He claimed that being in LA, he was around a lot of gang members and had solid relationships with Bloods and Crips, but he was never affiliated. Something must have changed, because a few years later, Chris was claiming to be a Pyro. In late 2023, Chris got in some trouble with fans after he was seen dancing to the new Kanye song, Vultures, during the part where he raps, "How I'm anti-Semitic, I just fucked a Jewish bitch." Chris made it even worse by posting a story to his Instagram where he warned everyone not to use him as a pawn because he wasn't Jewish or Muslim, he was a Pyro. Fans immediately started clowning him in the comments for claiming a gang based in Compton when Chris grew up thousands of miles away in rural Virginia. But
I'm about to say, yeah, I knew that. I knew my dog was from Virginia. Dancing boy from Virginia. Chris Brown still got shit though. Who y'all got? Usher or Chris Brown? I don't know. That's hard though. That's hard.
Weakest link, Chris playing the Bloods again just to let Quavo know who he's messing with. Chris also dissed Quavo for claiming to be a thug, but not having the same energy when they saw each other in person. Chris then claimed Quavo was the worst member of the Migos and raps, "What's all that boss shit you talking? You ain't no huncho, nigga. You the weakest link out of your clique. Let's keep it a hundo, nigga." Then Chris Brown dropped a bomb by saying that he isn't tripping over Karuchi because he already got revenge by smashing Quavo's ex while they were together.
Please welcome an
Bro. Yeah, homie, say that shit right.
Crossout, a free-to-play multiplayer action game about battles and cool.
Rapping, tripping over Karuchi because he already got
This
revenge
nigga,
by
like,
smashing Quavo's ex while they were together.
that don't make no sense. How the hell you let a nigga smash your girl? Quavo, you wasn't doing something right then, my boy. Y'all better stop playing. Oh, I told y'all. What I said at the beginning in the video. Them singing, dancing niggas are deadly. Gotta watch out for them niggas.
Rapping, they say revenge is sweet. Now think about that shit. Don't let that line go over your head. I might just sing about that shit. I had her fiending about that dick. There's something sweet about that shit. I got some tea about that bitch, but I ain't gonna speak about that shit. Fans assumed that meant Chris hooked up with Sweetie. She was Quavo's most public relationship. And the bar about something sweet makes it obvious what Chris was talking about. Quavo and Sweetie dated for around 3 years before breaking up in March 2021. In a bunch of tweets, Sweetie seemed to accuse Quavo of cheating on her. But there were also rumors going around that they broke up because Sweetie hooked up with Offset, which is what caused the Migos to break up before Takeoff died. But now it seems like maybe it was Chris who killed the relationship instead. On Weakest Link, Chris kept applying pressure and raps, "I ain't playing chess with a checker player. I'm a ticking bomb on a detonator. I shit on niggas, I'm a defecator. I'll put a Migo on a ventilator."
What the fuck? Chris Brown can fucking rap? What the fuck? Son, I didn't know Chris Brown can fucking rap. That my dog only sing, bro, and dance. What the fuck? I didn't. Man, this nigga here, man.
I'm talking about beating girls.
This nigga is baking Quavo. What the fuck?
You was beating bitches on the elevator. We seen the tapes.
Ooh.
Devastating.
Ooh.
In the last line,
Ooh.
Chris is talking about the viral video of Quavo and Sweetie fighting in an elevator. The video came out after they had already broken up and showed Quavo shove Sweetie into an elevator, causing them to both start fighting. So Chris is saying that Quavo should stop bringing up domestic violence because he has his own issues. Later in the verse, Chris also brings up the awkward moment at Paris Fashion Week, rapping, "Fashion Week, they sat me next to your lame ass. I was truly mad. All I kept thinking about was breaking your face, but I gave you a pass. You lucky I ain't want to fuck the money up, boy. I would have broke you in half." So Chris is saying that Quavo was lucky that he had self-control and didn't want to mess up his bag, because the whole time they were sitting next to each other, he was thinking about killing them. But probably the most disrespectful bar in the entire song was when Chris Brown claimed it should have been Quavo who died instead of Takeoff, when Chris raps, "Show me that I'm tender, bitch. Time to prove what you just said. R.I.P. Takeoff. He the only real one that got true respect. Crazy how when he died, everybody really wished it was you instead. You tripping. Chris, don't say that. Don't lose your head. You done turned the big bad wolf on. These fuck niggas never knew revenge." Chris even acknowledged that he was about to get a lot of hate for that bar, but Quavo got him so mad that Chris Brown had no choice but to go crazy. Quavo came back with another fast response and dropped a track over hoes and bitches a day later, which included a hook from Takeoff. On the song, Quavo got even more personal, rapping, "Pussy nigga, pull up, crash out about your bae. Lil bitch, come dance battle with my Drake. You been fucked your bag up when you punched Ree in the face." Quavo's claiming that Chris has a history of messing up his money over women and that his career started going downhill after he punched Rihanna. Quavo continued, rapping, "Talking about Fashion Week, you sparing who? Come punch me in my face. It ain't nothing but a fade. You know you lost to Frank." In that bar, Quavo was talking about a situation where Chris Brown allegedly lost a fight to Frank Ocean. In 2013, Chris and Frank got into a fight in the parking lot of Westlake Studio in LA. According to a police report, Chris tried to shake Frank's hand, but Frank turned him down. Chris felt disrespected, so he allegedly punched Frank in the face, while two of his homies jumped in to help.
Alright, Quavo, you can't say nothing about DV, bitch. You a DV master too, bitch. Don't say nothing. You a DVer too, Quavo. So take that shit out for you and Chris Brown. Right about something else, nigga. You a DV too. These niggas just need to fucking boss.
Help. Frank also told police
At this
that
fucking
Chris started
point.
to shoot him while someone in his crew started yelling homophobic slurs. But Frank Ocean eventually decided not to press charges. A former associate of Chris Brown named T-Rail later said on the No Jumper podcast that Frank held his own in the fight and wasn't running from anyone. So Quavo was claiming that everyone already knows Chris can't fight ever since he lost to Frank Ocean. And Quavo got even more personal and rapped, "Niggas ran in your house, tied up your aunt cause you ain't paid. This bullet got your name, don't never bring up tape, pussy." In that bar, Quavo was talking about a real situation where Chris Brown's home was robbed and his aunt was held at gunpoint.
Damn.
In 2015,
That's
three
crazy.
robbers with handguns showed up at Chris's house in Tarzana, California. Chris wasn't home at the time, but his aunt was there and she opened the door after hearing noises outside. The dudes then forced their way into the house.
Damn,
and
that's
held Chris's
crazy
aunt
as
at
fuck.
gunpoint while they searched the house. So, in the song, Quavo suggesting that it all
Damn, why you gotta
happened
put auntie
because
in there like that,
Chris
Quavo? You a
Quavo
bitch.
also warns Chris that he'll finish what they started if he mentions Takeoff again.
Quavo a
Quavo
bitch.
begins the next verse by bringing up more secrets from Chris's past, rapping, "Little boy wanna die about some coochie. You still fucked up about Karuchi? You tried to beat up Tayana, but Usher wouldn't let you do it." In that bar, Quavo's talking about a situation between Chris Brown, Usher, and Tayana Taylor that happened at his birthday party. In 2023, Usher threw a surprise birthday party for Chris at Skate Rock City in Las Vegas. During the party, Chris got drunk and allegedly started harassing Tayana Taylor. Usher then stepped in and tried to calm things
My dog
down.
Chris was trying to get some.
mad. They got into a huge argument, and Usher tried following Chris to his bus. But Chris's crew ended up jumping Usher and giving him a bloody nose.
Damn, Usher. Damn, Usher, why you being nosy? Fuck.
Cedar Hills is not.
So Quavo was saying that was another example of Chris getting violent over women. Then Quavo talked about Chris's drug addiction and says it's the reason he fell off, rapping, "The cocaine got him, Your Honor, bipolar disorder, no wonder. You was the greatest, nigga, you fumbled. Going out sad, I'm watching you crumble." Why they got Quavo out here going back and forth with a singer that turned to a junkie? Now we got light skin versus brown skin. Nigga finna divide the country.
Oh,
Chris Brown
shit.
struggled with drug addiction in the past. After he assaulted Rihanna, he was sentenced to 90 days in rehab. In court documents, the doctors at the rehab claimed that Chris had mood swings that were caused by PTSD and bipolar disorder. Finally, Quavo also addresses the claim that Chris slept with Sweetie and calls Chris the crackhead Michael Jackson, rapping, "I can take a model bitch and make her Sweetie, nigga. Crackhead Michael Jackson, bitch, you better beat it, nigga. I'm still fucked up about Takeoff. I want who did it, nigga. But that's some real street shit." Back to
Alright. Nigga say you won't. What's fucked up. Alright, everybody know what's fucked up having Takeoff, nigga. But you talking about you want the nigga who did it. Nigga, you know who the nigga who did it, nigga. You was right there with him, nigga. The fuck? And you put that shit in the song. Like that shit was clean, nigga. You know who the fuck said that? You know who the fuck did that shit? Nigga, you was right fucking there, nigga. The fuck? Shit don't make no fucking sense. These niggas here, boy.
to the industry. Where your baby mamas at? Know they got plenty tea. Pussy, every time you see me, keep that energy. Can't believe I gotta beat you about some women beat. Quavo is basically saying that he doesn't care about Chris hooking up with his ex because he can make any model into a sweetie. He also wants Chris to leave Takeoff's name out of it because he's still hurting and wants revenge. Plus, Chris has plenty of his own baby mamas that Quavo could hit up if he wanted to. Even though the bars are aimed at Chris, Sweetie also caught a shot. Quavo basically said he doesn't really care about her, and he also seems to be confirming that she hooked up with Chris. After the song dropped, Sweetie responded by posting a screenshot for DMs, showing that Quavo messaged her recently, but she ignored him. In the caption, she wrote, "Hopefully the model he turns into me replies." But Sweetie still hasn't said anything about Chris or responded to the rumors.
See, that's the thing, boy. You cannot talk shit about a bitch, then slide in her DM. Cause one thing about that, she always gonna keep receipts. And Sweetie, fine as fuck, boy. She fine as fuck, boy. Shit. Quavo, you treated her wrong first, then she got her get back on you. That's one thing about women. Like, ooh, look at Karuchi. Fuck, bitch, that bitch so fine too.
Also responded to the dishes and being the one who started the beef after TMZ questioned her about it in the airport. But Karuchi made it clear that she doesn't want to be involved and isn't picking sides.
Karuchi, how you don't want to be involved?
On social media.
You the one that started this shit. For real. I'm sorry, babe, but you the one that started this shit. For real though. That shit crazy as fuck.
But it looks like Chris is trolling and stop on social media. Chris Brown may have taken a page out of the 50 Cent playbook and bought a bunch of tickets to one of Quavo's shows to make it look like it was empty. Footage from one of Quavo's concerts in Bridgeport, Connecticut started going around social media because the venue looked pretty empty. A theory started going around the internet that Chris Brown had something to do with it and bought up all the tickets to make it look like Quavo had fallen off. The rumor hasn't been confirmed.
Chris Brown, you did that 50. If you did that 50 Cent shit, boy, you a motherfucking genius, boy. You a motherfucking genius, boy. That mean you got money sitting around, boy. That mean you got money, boy. Fuck, you a genius.
But Chris wouldn't be the first artist to do that to his enemy. 50 Cent did the same thing to get at his longtime enemy Ja Rule back in 2018. So it wouldn't be that shocking if Chris pulled the same move.
You see what the GOAT did? What a show. I mean, just fucking great. Do it again, my kid went to the restroom. Fuck, that's crazy. Fuck Ja Rule, man.
Ja Rule back in 2018. So it wouldn't be that shocking if Chris pulled the same move.
Ja Rule disrespect the King 50, man. That's the King of New York.
Too many disrespectful things have been said on both sides, and it seems like they actually hate each other. But it's tough to tell if they'll just drop diss tracks and keep it to social media, or actually throw hands in person.
Damn. I don't know. I don't think they gonna throw hands in person. They might just keep talking on the internet. You know how that shit go. But yeah, that was the video, YouTube. You know what I'm saying? If y'all like the video and shit, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Put anything in the comments y'all want me to react to and shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I might got some other shit right here. I might got some other shit to react to. So why